Hi, my glowing angels. Welcome back to my channel. As always, this message is for you and from you, from your inner child, your intuition, your shadow self, and your future higher self, along with your spirit team, guardian angels, the divine, and universe. Um, Let me introduce myself. My name is Cynthia. I go by Sweetest Sin. I'm thinking about changing it to Moon Goddess Sin. I'm not sure, but my my name does mean Moon Goddess, so why not? And I am more a night person than a morning person. Let's see what messages you have today. This is the Mirror Mantra Oracle deck. What messages do you have for the collective? Please and thank you. Spirit team of the collective. What messages do they need to hear today? This is a guided reading. If when you see this is meant for you. What messages do you have for the collective? Please and thank you, Spirit team. My body is a vessel of strength and beauty. What does your inner child want you to know? This is the Inner Child Oracle deck. What messages do you have for the collective inner child? Inner child of the collective, what messages do you have for us today? Please and thank you. I feel like there's a few cards that want Nick to pop up. Yeah, thank you. Please and thank you, inner child of the collective. What messages do they need to hear? It's weird. I like it when you pop out. Can you pop out? Pop out the cards for me, please. It's like you're slowly sneaking out these messages. What messages do you have for the collective inner child? Thank you. Thank you so much for popping out for me. Thank you. Adventure. Your light self wants exploration, excitement, discovery. Your shadow feels scared, complacency, and routine. Seek adventure and new experience. Life is a journey. Clarity. Your light self feels focus, insight, understanding. Your shadow self feels confused, uncertain, obscurity. Seek clarity in your thoughts and action. Clear vision leads to success. This is for the collective, so I'm reading for both. Take what resonates. If you want a personalized reading from your higher self and your other people from your spirit team, the information will be in the description below. Gratitude. Your light self is thankful, appreciative, and abundance. Your shadow self feels entitlement, dissatisfactions, and greed. Practice gratitude daily. Appreciate the abundance in your life. Love yourself. Your light self feels self-worth, acceptance, inner peace. Your shadow self has self-criticism, doubts, and inadequacy. Embrace self-love and acceptance. You are enough. This is like a message that hits home for me. Love yourself. We always for me, and I'm sure a lot of other people, when we experience some trauma, we seek validation or comfort in other things. For me, it was food, right? Like I overate. I did a lot of things. I didn't do like the self reflection and to like self heal and acknowledge my triggers or my things that hurt me. I let it fester and it just snowballed to a lot of bad things. But when I learned to have love for myself and just treated myself better, have more self-respect for myself, to set boundaries, to protect my inner peace, man, that weight got lifted off my shoulders. I let go of all the extra stuff that I don't need, and it's just like so freeing. I'm still learning and still growing, and it's still a learning process. It's not easy, but it is important, in my opinion. Determination. Your light self is persistent, resolve, and strength. Your shadow self feels hesitant, wavering, and defensivism. Sorry. Stay determined and focused. Your effort will pay off. What is your goal? What do you want? Are you gonna lose focus and let your mood or your action or outside circumstances change the way what you truly want? Or are you gonna be determined and focused and I want this no matter what. Even if I fail, I'm going to keep going and succeed. I'm going to make it succeed. There's no backup plan. This is what I'm going to do. And that is with me right now, being a life coach, being a tarot and oracle reader, writing my book, sharing my story, like being my true authentic self. That is my determination, to share my knowledge with everyone and anybody who would listen, and if it resonates, to help heal them like I've healed myself. Mindfulness. Your light self is aware, focused, and present. Shadow self is distracted, unattentiveness, and scattered. Be present in the moment. Awareness brings clarity. We're always focused about the past and the future, but I've learned to just be focused in the right here, right now, to live in the moment. Thinking about the past, we can't change, but we can learn from it. Thinking about the future is just only going to give us anxiety, and it may or may not happen. So it's useless time of your energy. When we focus of right here, right now, what can we do now? What can we do to make our future better? Because what we did in the past dictate our present now. What we do in the present will dictate our future. So what sorry, but what are you going to focus on? The unknown, the mystery, or can you focus that energy on what do you want for the future, and what actions can you do to change your outcome of your future? Nothing changes if nothing changes, and what you are not changing, you are choosing. This is your intuition. What messages do you have for the collective intuitions of the collective? Please and thank you. I like how when the messages just flies out, and they're there for a reason. I love my spirit team and just how they guide me to where I need to be, giving me strength, giving me encouragement, even though sometimes at the beginning it was just kind of like, okay, like I need you to be more nicer to me, but I love them and I know they love me. Sensory awareness. Heighten your sensory awareness if it supports your intuitive flow. Wisdom of the heart. The heart wisdom speaks through intuition. Listen closely. Follow the signs. Pay attention to signs around you. They carry important messages. And it's so true. I see angel numbers all the time. And the reason why you guys are called my glowing angels is because I love glowing in the dark. We all have a light within us. No matter how dim things can get, you all have a light within you, and you can all glow. Even in the darkness of night, there is still a glimpse of like light within you. The more authentic you are, the brighter the light shines. And I'm becoming my highest self. I'm being who I want to be, and like not being scared to be seen anymore. And it guided me here, and I was open and aware to the signs and the messages that my spirit team wanted me to know. Flow of life. Surrender to life's natural flow. Trust where it takes you. Hidden truth. Your intuition is revealing hidden truth. Stay aware. Divine wisdom. Divine wisdom flows through your intuition. Trust and act on it. Leap of faith. Follow your intuition and take that courage leap of faith. Yeah, your gut will always tell you what's the right thing to do for you. Your body knows. So we've always kind of rejected. Well, like for me in the past, I have always I didn't know how to listen to my inner voice. And now that I have, I'm getting used to it, but doubts and fear can creep up on you. But when you think of it like, is this me or is this my fear? Am I just scared of the unknown, or should I just actually just take the leap of faith and go for it? What does your shadow self wants you to know? Shadow self of the collective, what messages do you have for the collective? Please and thank you. Please pop up. Thank you. Shadow self of the collective, what messages does the collective need to hear today? Please and thank you. Are there any other messages for the collective? Okay. Your shadow self wants you to know divine juggling. Master different aspect of yourself, both light and dark. Progress, inner harmony. Yes, when you combine your inner child and your shadow self, you become your future higher self. When you learn to accept all parts of yourself, the good, the bad, the ugly, or I call it the unpretty, and the beautiful parts of you, when you truly accept yourself for who you are, acknowledge everything, forgive yourself, forgive the others, you can truly move on and just live life and not have this extra weight and baggage of the fear, the unknown, traumas, and just all that heaviness, Self-compassion. Embracing imperfection helps you find strength, growth mindset, and resilience. Yeah. No one's going to be perfect. If you're perfect, then that means you're not real. If you're real, then you're not going to be perfect. People make mistakes. It's when we learn from our mistakes and we grow to be a better version of yourself. Also, do not compare yourself to other people's. They didn't live the life you have and you didn't live the life they have. So like, people can be better or worse than you, but it wouldn't really matter. You can only compare yourself to yourself, because like when it's it really it's not equal, when you compare yourself to other people. A lot of times people compared me and my sisters to my other cousin. Me and my sister lost my father when we were younger, and my cousin had two parents that loved them, and so like the comparison's already off. So how are you able to compare when the difference is already apart? And also if you compare me and my sister, our mindset was different. So like, even then you can't even compare. Everyone is different. We cannot compare ourselves to other people. When we realize that I'm good enough as is, and I don't have to compete with other people. I need to compete with who I am, and how can I make myself better. Future higher self. What messages does your future higher self want you to know? Future higher self of the collective, what messages does the collective need to hear? Please and thank you. Intention and action launches all your dream. We can think about it, we can manifest it, but if we don't do anything about it, how is that going to start the ball rolling, as you can say? Embrace what you've learned and cherish your experience because they are divinely fated. Yeah, I've been through a lot. I will always speak about my experience because that's what I know. Um, I've dealt with a lot of trauma, a lot of depression and anxiety, and like I wouldn't change it for the world, even though it was really hard. I still had this light within me. I still had this hope, and it made me who I am: empathetic, caring, nurturing, loving, because I don't want to see anybody, or I don't want anybody to feel the way I did when I was growing up. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people who feel sad, unseen, unheard, unacknowledged, unaccepted, like just a lot of uns, right? Like you don't feel like you belong because no one ever made you feel like you belong. But you know what I've learned is to acknowledge, see, hear, love who I am, and I don't need exterior validation. My validation starts with me. Same goes to you. You need to validate yourself, make yourself whole, and accept who you are. Be the brave and authentic soul you were always destined to be. I was scared to shine my light. I was scared to love the things I love, like tarot reading and my like these gems and rocks and crystals. That I love it. It's beautiful. It brings me joy, and other people does not resonate with that, and they judge me for it. But like, why would I care what they think of me when I love it, right? If I love it, I don't care what anyone else thinks because I enjoy them. Why am I going to stop what I enjoy to make them happy, right? Um, your success is closer than you imagine, so keep going. Somehow, some way, like a lot of people just give up right when they're going to hit strike gold. So just keep going. You'll get there. This is the Angel Whispering deck. What messages do you have for the collective, guardian angels of the collective? Please and thank you. One, two, three, vision. Your path will not look identical to anyone else's. That is what makes you unique. Remember that as you stay the path that feels connected, the path will continue to lead you to alignment. Let your vision be as different as you are. Affirmation: my path is mine and mine alone. I follow my path, alignment comes naturally. I love this, and I can relate to this because I'm writing my book, I'm being a life coach, I'm being a tarot and oracle reader, and that's like nobody in my family. But you know what? I was always different. I was always the black sheep, so F it. Like I'm gonna do it because I love it and I enjoy it, and I'm gonna make a career out of it. This is empowering messages. What messages does the spirit team, guardian angel, divine have for you today? For the collective, please and thank you. What messages do you have for the collective? Mystery. Embrace the unknown. Give your mind a rest from trying to rationalize everything marvelous at life's big mystery, and have faith that in time all will be revealed. Yeah, I can like knowing everything, yeah, it'll give you a peace of mind, but it kind of sucks the fun out of living life. We never know what tomorrow will bring. This is not Groundhog Day and everything is going to be the same thing every day. Life is always going to be different. There's always going to be something new. It's how we take in what life brings us. Celebration. Share the good vibes. Celebrate life and just how far you've come on this journey. Find something to rejoice about and then let yourself do a happy dance. I love this. I love dancing. I love listening to music. It just brings me so much joy. And like, yeah, when I do get at a low point, I look at my past life and like, hey, I've overcome this, and this, and I'm still standing. Pat on the back for me and hooray, I've survived all my traumas and past and negativity and all that heaviness, and I'm at a much better place now. So thank you. I celebrate myself and my spirit team and everyone who guided me here. Faith. Trust and believe. It is time to have faith and believe that everything will work out for the best. Trust yourself and know that you will make the right decisions. Timing. Wait for the right moment. Timing is important to consider right now. Trust that your instinct and intuition will show you when it is the right or wrong time. Take action. This is the path of light. What messages do you have for the collective? Please and thank you. What messages do you have for the collective, spirit team, guardian angels, the divine universe? Thank you. Energetic action. I focus on my heart and take meaningful actions in the present moment for things I cannot change. I release them, placing my trust in God's plan or the universe divine. In surrendering, I find peace and empowerment. Harmony. I am open to the truth that I am the image of God, the divine universe, and within me lies the power to bring light into my life. I transform all darkness within into light. By releasing complaints, anger, hatred, I invite harmony into my being, embracing peace and balance in every moment. Holding on to anger, resentment, and like complaining about everything, it just clouds your life and just has this big old cloud over your head, and it's always raining. When it rains, it pours. That negativity you keep bringing into your environment. When you hold on to all of that, that's all you're going to get. When we learn to release, acknowledge it, okay? Acknowledge that you're angry, sad, whatever that emotion you're feeling, it's okay to feel it, but also release it. Acknowledge it, accept it, forgive it, and then move on and let it go. Don't carry it on with you and then bring it on to you to the next day. It's not going to do you any good. It's just speaking from example. I'm not telling you what to do, just giving advice and how do you want to live your life? With that anger, or just you want to let it go and move on, experience something new? Protection. I am divinely protected, surrounded by light and love at all times. I trust in the protection of the universe, knowing that I am safe, secured, and guided. No harm can come to me, for I walk in light and divine protection. This is the Law of Attraction Oracle deck. What messages do you have for the divine? And I see that there's more messages for you in this oracle deck. Okay. Let me also get this. Trying to color code it, and What other messages do you have for the collective? Please and thank you. Okay. Sacred connection. I honor the sacred connection between myself and others and the divine. I am a part of the divine web that unites all beings. And through this connection, I am guided towards wisdom, compassion, and love. Every interaction is a reflection of the divine, reminding me of the light that exists in all. Awakening. You are stepping into the higher awareness. A deep spiritual awakening is unfolding. Spend time in reflection or meditation to tune into your inner wisdom and new insight. I'll read both sides. Take what resonates. It is for the collective. Fear of change may be keeping you asleep to your true potential. Embrace the awakening process. Harmony, you got that twice. Balance and unity creates alignment. Peace comes from embracing all aspects of yourself. Foster cooperation and understanding in your relationships and within yourself. Discord or internal struggles may be causing misalignment. I cannot say that word, I'm sorry. Reconnaissance and restore balance. Sorry. I am trying. I know I stutter and I am a bad reader, but I'm still putting myself out there, and I don't edit my videos. I just post as is. The only time I just pause it if something happens in real life and I need to pause it. Elevation. You are rising to a higher state of being, a new level of consciousness is within reach. Expand your awareness through learning, meditation, or connecting with higher wisdom. You may be resisting growth. Open your mind to new perspective and release limiting beliefs. Manifestation. Your thoughts and emotions are actively shaping your reality. Focus on what you want, not what you fear. Write down your intention in the present tense as if it is already true. Feel the emotion of already having it. Your focus may be scattered or negative. Shift your energy by practicing gratitude and visualizing the best outcome. When we expect the worst, then all the things that are negative will come. But if we expect the best, if we change how we look at things, that is the big difference. Conviction. Unshakable belief in your truth fuels manifestation. Stand firm in your vision. Affirm your desire with confidence. Speak and act as if your goal is already yours. Yes, I believe fully this is what I'm meant to do, to share my story, my book, teaching others how to love themselves, self-respect, and all of that. That's my living proof. That's my story that I've done and overcome and still learning. I'm still human. I'm still learning. I'm not saying I'm always going to be positive because that's not realistic. When a negative emotion comes, I will feel it. I'll acknowledge it. I'll thank it, and I'll forgive it and let it go, because I don't need to hold on to that negativity anymore. And learning how to do so is like a lot better. I'm not stuck in the past like I was before. Doubt may be weakening your manifestation. Rebuild your belief by reinforcing positive thoughts. Reliance. Believing before seeing is a key to manifestation. Trust the process fully. Release control and allow your manifestation to unfold in perfect timing. Impatience may be blocking the flow. Cultivate deeper trust in the unseen. Faith sustains manifestation even when there's no visible evidence. Keep believing. Strengthen your faith by affirming that everything is working out in your favor. Fear of failure may be creeping in. Recommit to trusting in the divine process. Everything happens for a reason. There's a reason for everything. It is what it is, there's all these things, and like you can't feel the wind or you can't see the wind but you can feel it, right? So it's like, how do you know the wind is there when you can't see it? There are so many things magical in the world, and I know seeing is believing, but your eyes can play tricks on you. Have you seen Now You See Me? um Empathy. Understanding another's emotion deepens your connection. Compassion expands your world. Truly listen to somebody today. Offer understanding without judgment. Emotional disconnect or self-absorption. Absorption. I can't say this word. I don't know why. Self-absorption may be limiting your growth. Open yourself to another's experience. I've always liked to put myself in other people's shoes so I can understand how they feel. I guess that's why I'm an empath. I can just see or know how someone's feeling without them telling me. But and understand when people are sad, because that's something I live with a lot. Stillness. In stillness, you align with clarity. Quiet the mind, you hear the wisdom within. Take a moment today to pause, breathe deeply, and listen to your inner knowing. Inner restlessness may be preventing you from receiving insight. Slow down. Courage. Fear is natural part of growth. Bold action leads to powerful breakthrough. Step outside your comfort zone today. Act despite fear. Self-doubt may be holding you back. Trust in your strength. Yeah, for me, I guess in the past, and what I've learned now is, why are you scared? Why are you scared of the rejection? Why are you, that fear of unknowing is worse than the no. It's like going on a roller coaster, being scared, waiting in line, scared out of your mind, but you still do it, and it's still fun at the end, and then you want to go back again. So the fear of the unknown is actually the thing that's stopping you. Be courageous and just do it. You're never going to be ready. Just do it. Just start living your life. What are you waiting for? Receiving. To manifest, you must be open to receiving as much as you give. Practice saying yes to support, love, and opportunity without hesitation. Resistance to help may be limiting your growth. Allow yourself to be supported. I used to think that I'm always alone. No one's here to help me. I don't ask for help because I don't want to be a burden. I don't, but you know what? I don't want to struggle anymore. I'm able, if I need to, I can ask for help. If they still say no, it's fine. But I'm not going to self-sabotage myself by thinking I'm not good enough or I don't deserve whatever it is. So always ask, never assume. Even if you ask and they say no, at least you know, and you're not overthinking about whatever it is that you're worried about. This is the basic basic tarot deck. What messages do you have for the collective? Please and thank you. Please pop up. I like it when you do that. Spirit team, guardian angels, Divine Universe, what message do you have for the collective? Please and thank you. Okay. King of Wands, protective, natural, born leader, visionary, entrepreneur, honor, magnet, and innovation, faithful, inspiring. I feel like this is you, and you have the potential to take a lead in your life, but there's something holding you back. Not sure what it is, but you are able to be the king or queen of your own world. Problem with business, broken promises, forcefulness, domineering, disrespectful, impulsive, bad temper. Take what resonates. This is for the collective, so I'm doing both to see who resonates with the message. The moon. Illusion, intuition, fear, subconsciousness, anxiety, delusion, anxiety, and deceptions. Yeah, it's telling me to read the other side. Gaining clarity, releasing fear, finding the truth, suppress emotions, conquering anxiety. I feel like this is the message that they want you to hear, for you to take control of your own life, for you to not let your fears, emotions dictate your actions, have more control of your mind and your heart, and just listen to your gut. Your mind and your heart will always tell you two different things. Whichever one is right or wrong, it doesn't matter, but your gut will tell you what's truly meant for you. The devil, discontent, limitations, excuse, trapped in bondage, materialism, addiction, restrictive, powerlessness. Overcoming addiction, emancipation, regaining control, reclaiming power, release, freedom, detachment. I feel like what the messages that I'm getting is saying that we let our addictions control us. I know I speak from the truth. I kind of have like a gambling addiction, but with games, like getting power ups and all this other stuff. But like, it's really, I'm so mad at myself for spending whatever amount that I did on games. Yes, it brings me joy, but also stress, because they just want money from you. Okay, no money, no honey. So like, the money that I was spending on these games that really just brought me more stress was really pointless. I've stopped putting excessive money into those games, and like, just learning to have more self-control. I am in control of me, my actions, my emotions, not my habits or addictions or whatever the case. I am in control, and so are you. Ace of Swords, new opportunity, the beginning of a conflict, clarity, sound, decision making, sound decision making, justice, breakthrough. Lack of ideas, injustice, miscommunication, confusion, unproductiveness, missed opportunity. The messages I'm getting are saying, take control of your life again. Like, be alone with your thoughts. Find out, clear your mind is what I'm hearing. And what they're telling me is to Stop listening to all the outer voices telling you what to do. Be alone with your thoughts, write it all down, and then pinpoint what is like, oh, this is like the best decision for me. You know, like, yeah, you can weigh your pros and cons and see what, you know, where your intuition guides you. Knight of Swords, big changes, seize the moment, tenacity, accomplishments, determination, ambition. You're going head on, still straight. You're just fighting forward. You're just gonna keep going. Look how fast they're moving. They're like on guard. I'm gonna do it, right? That's the feeling that I'm getting from this card. Others of you may be feeling self-doubt, arrogance, rude, abuse, tactless, missed opportunity, and unfocus. Again, they want me to change to this side. They are wanting you to make a big change, to have courage, to have determination, to have strength and belief in yourself that you can make a difference in your life. Have control over yourself and just be like, F what everyone else thinks. I believe it. I love doing whatever I'm doing. I'm going to keep going. Even if I fail, I'm going to get back up and do it, because only true failure means just giving up, throwing up your passion, and becoming into this hamster wheel rat race that we are in. Being like just working, not living life, not, you know, like a lot of people have missed opportunities because we've been told you have to be like this to succeed. Man, am I not succeeding in life because I didn't go to school. I didn't get married. I didn't do the things that traditional or society deems approve of or is accepted. I'm so different from everyone I know. I'm so like like I don't know what I am. I'm super unique. So I'm weird. I accept myself for who I am, and I know I am a good, kind soul. So even if I'm not where I am meant to be in society, I'm okay with that, because people are married but still a single parent doing everything by themselves. There's some people that, whatever the case is, you know, that's not my place to judge. I don't judge anybody. You choose the life you want to live, and I'll do the same. King of Cups, kindness, wisdom, innovation, diplomatic, trust, forgiveness, nurturing, creativity, endeavors. Look how this king is so in control, so calm, so like looking forward into just knowing. He's in a peaceful, like he's in the storm, in the wave, and he's not letting it affect him. I've just noticed that. Like he's on like a raft in the ocean, and like he's unfazed by it. Untrustworthiness, unproductive, intolerant, withdrawal, manipulative, emotional turmoil. Again, like they want me. We always want to end with a positive. Okay, so even if you're feeling like this, you have a way to change it to the positive. Okay, this is the message that I received for you today. Take what resonates. This is a general reading for the collective. If it resonates, if you feel like it, please like and subscribe, comment. I would love to hear what your thoughts are, and just be true, be you, you know, let other people be them, and just keep shining your light. Keep glowing, my angels. My glowing angels, keep glowing. Thank you.